Happy New Year. Here's hoping this one's better than the last. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. This is the Indigo Jo channel and I am an intuitive tarot reader. Today I'm going to be doing my first reading of 2021 and I hope it's a good one because we all know we've already had a crazy year last year and even this year in the United States. Already it's kind of started off with a bang. This year is going to be interesting and I'm going to start off my readings of this year with a romance reading, a love reading, and we're going to be using the Divine Truth deck by Divine Essentials. So we're going to be getting some messages and it's kind of going to be a short reading, just getting kind of like messages from your person of interest and seeing kind of where their head's at, what are they thinking about you at the current moment. So I have the 3 piles that you can choose from in front of me. It goes from left to right, 1, 2, and 3, starting with Fool's Gold. And I'm so sorry, I just blanked on the other name for this crystal, but I know it's also known as Fool's Gold. I don't know where my head's at right now. And then we have the black tourmaline crystal and then Tiger's Eye over here. So I'm going to show you a close-up of these 3 piles now so you can go ahead and pick one. Once you have intuitively chosen your pile, go ahead and click on the timestamp that I put in the description below for your reading. Hi, pile 1. This is for those of you who chose the pile with the Fool's Gold crystal on top. Let's get into your reading. So I started with the tarot cards. I pulled 3 tarot and then I pulled some of the Divine Truth message cards to clarify. So we have the 8 of Cups starting off, then we have the 4 of Cups, and then we have the Empress card. And to clarify 8 of Cups, which when I look at the 8 of Cups card, what I'm seeing is someone who's walked away from something. So I feel like this person that you're thinking about possibly walked away from you. And 4 of Cups, I'm just thinking like maybe they were emotionally unavailable and were just kind of like pushing you away and weren't ready for any kind of emotional connection. And even though you were this blessing in this person's life, they just kind of weren't looking at you or weren't treating you the way you should have been treated. They weren't treating you as something valuable to them, and they weren't seeing you as the Empress, which you are now and probably always have been, and they weren't seeing you in your true light. I feel like this person kind of had a cloud hanging over their head and that was keeping them from seeing you in your true light, and that was keeping them from just seeing the truth in general. And I feel like, you know, we have so many cups in this spread and it just sent to me, it gives this feeling that this person just does not know how to deal with their emotions. Like they just suppress and it's led them to become almost like depressed now because they're finally having to confront their emotions and it's overwhelming them a little bit. That's what I'm sensing. But now they are seeing you as this Empress, and now they are truly, like, they're starting to open their eyes, and it almost makes them feel like, okay, well, maybe it's a good thing that we're not together because I wasn't valuing them anyway, and, you know, I'm probably not good enough for them anyway, is what I'm sensing here. And looking at the message cards to clarify, so to clarify 8 of Cups, we have, I need to learn how to let people in. So this person does not know how to let people in. They could be more of like a hermit or more introverted, or they just could be very, very like emotionally repressed and, likes to cover up their emotions and hasn't really dealt with their emotions like at all, or maybe even if not at all, maybe just like for a long time, they've had these emotional scars and they just kind of cover them up and they suppress and they push them away, but they're not actually dealing with the emotional issues. So it's now coming to the surface finally. Four of Cups, we have sacral chakra. I need to heal my relationship with self and others. So yeah, like I said, I just feel like this person is not emotionally available. They need to learn how to heal their scars, and that's what's preventing them from being open, and that's preventing them from understanding love and even feeling it themselves. Like, this person is really scarred, and someone like this is not going to be, they're not going to be able to treat someone respectfully in a relationship. So Four of Cups is always a huge red flag to me. It just means like that this person is definitely not ready to be in a relationship, and if you force them into it, they will probably break your heart or cheat on you or treat you really badly, verbally abuse you, if not physically. Like, that is someone that's kind of broken a little bit, and you need to let them heal it, or else it's just going to be very negative. It's going to be a negative situation. So yeah, this person needs to definitely heal their own relationship with themselves and with other people. And then for the Empress, we have, you really do inspire me to do more and be more. So yeah, they're seeing you now as the Empress. They're seeing you as someone who has it all, like beauty, brains, leadership, even money. Like, you're successful. They see you're creative. They just feel like you're like the ultimate person to be with. And to them, it's like you're an inspiration and they look up to you, like they want to be like you. But I don't think they're on your same level and they can't really match you right now. Okay. So that's the general situation of what's going on here. But then reading into the other messages we have, I need to take my time with you, slow down. So this person definitely needs to slow down. If you want to be with them, I think there is a future. I do feel like I see a future, because this person sees you as like the Empress, which is a good sign that they would want to be with you. They are just not currently ready. So they're saying slow down. I don't want to use you. I'm sorry if you felt that way. So yeah, this person, it's just like, it's not going to be an equal partnership at the current moment. So it's going to feel like you're being used if you stay with this person, or if you come into a relationship with them right now. My passion is growing every moment I'm away. So I feel like this separation that you guys are in, if you guys haven't been talking in a long time or haven't seen each other in a long time, I feel like it's drawing them in more, and it's what's kind of opened their eyes to see you in this like Empress energy, and it's definitely keeps drawing them in the more that you kind of stay away from them. So I do feel like they have a lot of passion that's growing for you. You just need to be careful with that, because like this other card said, I don't want to use you. So even though they do respect you and they see you as this inspiration and they don't want to use you, I feel like they probably will if given the opportunity. So don't give them that chance right now when they're in this like Four of Cups energy. It's just not very healthy, and could definitely lead to some negative situations. I hate that you read my energy and I can't hide from you. So yeah, I think they see how intuitive you are, and they might even know that you use tarot, or maybe you guys do tarot on your own or do some sort of readings, but they can like sense that, at least if they don't actually know that you read tarot. They can sense that you have this like otherworldly kind of qualities and talents and abilities, and maybe you're just really good at observation and you're good at reading into people's thoughts and their feelings, and they totally feel exposed by you. Like when you're in their presence, they just feel like you can see right through them, and that scares them. That really, really scares them, especially right now when they're in this like vulnerable energy, because I do feel like they have some situations in their past that they like were heartbroken by, were really hurt by, but instead of taking that time to heal, they just kind of numbed it with other things. So it could have been like drugs, alcohol, flings, like other people, you know. So I don't know if, actually I feel like they're in a numbing energy right now still, but I don't see anyone else involved. But you know, take what resonates since this is general. But basically it's like they're not in a great place, and they like to hide that to people, but they see that they can't hide that with you, and that kind of scares them even more. So that's another reason why they want to stay away a little bit. We both have toxic energetic cords to cut and energy to clear. So yeah, I just feel like this person more than you has a lot of toxic energetic cords they need to cut. I feel like you guys have been working on yourselves and have been doing a lot to heal yourself, but your toxic energetic cord right now, I think, is this person. But I'm not saying you need to cut them out completely. I'm just saying definitely leave the space there for them to just do their thing. Keep doing your thing. You're the Empress. You have it. Like, good things are coming to you. Success is here for you guys. So definitely keep doing what you're doing. But don't come any closer to this person than you are already. Because the truth is, when they're ready, they will come to you. And that's definitely what I sense from this. It's like you can't really do much to help them. They have to help themselves, and then they will come to you. But yeah, that's all I have for you, Pile 1. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. If it did, please leave me a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you in a future reading. Thanks. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. This is for those of you who chose the black tourmaline crystal card pile. Let's get started on your reading. So I'm going to start with a 3 tarot card pull that I did, and then we're going to get into the extra messages over here to the side. Okay, so we have the Sun card starting out, so that's always a good omen. And then we have the 8 of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So what I'm sensing here, I feel like this person really thinks you're like their sunshine, like you're like this ultimate creative spark of joy and light, and you're someone that makes them really happy and like brightens their day. And I do feel like this is kind of an apathetic person, or just someone who like they were really dreary before they met you, and you just kind of like added this spark of light into their life, and they just see you as like that diamond in their life, and they get excited when they're with you. You like make their inner child just kind of like feel happy again and feel alive, and you know, you make adult life fun again is what I'm getting, and they really admire you. And I think maybe you guys are funny or something, and you have like this humor quality to you that they really admire and love. And but sometimes they get in their head about it. You know, it makes them feel kind of almost like, wow, like this person is too good to be true. Like am I doing everything right? Like, am I stepping on anyone's toes? Like, I have to make sure that I'm doing everything okay. Like, I have to keep them around. Like, I don't want them to leave me, sort of thing. And then you know, if this isn't someone that you're already with, then this person definitely is going to make those moves toward you, because this is someone who has so much, like, has so much love for you deep down. They just have a lot of emotion for you, and they definitely want to come to you and pour into you, like give you something of value and show you how they feel and tell you their emotions. And I feel like if this is someone who hasn't done that already, they definitely are going to. Like, that's what's in their mind. That's at the forefront of their mind right now. And then the messages we have to clarify each card. So for the Sun card, we have, you really do deserve so much more love than I can give you. So yeah, this person kind of puts you on a pedestal, and they feel like, you know, their fear is not being able to give you everything you deserve, so that, you know, maybe one day you'll feel like they're not enough for you and you'll leave, or you'll reject them in some way, because they really do see you in such a high light. And then we have opposites attract and are so tempting too, and this is clarifying the Eight of Swords. So yeah, I feel like they kind of see, in their mind, you guys are like opposites. Like, you are the sunshine, you are this queen or king on this high pedestal, and they are like your servant. Like, they feel like they're really the opposite of you, and that's why it's almost like you're barely out of reach to them. Like, they feel like they're not in your league. Like, you and them are not in the same league, and that is kind of what's blocking them in their mind from either coming forward, or sometimes it's blocking them and creating this distance between you two in the relationship, because it's like they almost feel like it's not real, like it's too good to be true, and like they need to keep doing more things to feel good enough or feel deserving or worthy of it. Then to clarify Knight of Cups, we have starseeds. We've lived lives within the stars. So it's almost like this person feels like you have like some sort of soulmate connection with them. Like, maybe you guys were connected in a past life or something. Like, they feel like it's kind of cosmic, the way you two came together. And if you believe in starseeds, there could be a connection there as well. But it's more of this idea that, like, they feel like the chemistry and the connection and the pull towards you, to them, feels kind of like fate. And it feels very cosmic to them. Okay, and then we have, I know you love me, but sometimes I don't love myself. So yeah, this just kind of goes back to that idea that maybe this person is just stuck in their head sometimes, because they feel like, you know, they don't really love themselves. Like, they have a self-esteem issue, a little bit of that, a self-worth problem, and, you know, that's something they need to work on. I wouldn't say that's your job to work on that for them, because this has to come from them, but it's just something that's good to know that they need to work on, so that maybe you can help them in some way, or help them to help themselves, if that's possible. I love watching you sleep. You're so peaceful and beautiful. So that is beautiful if you guys are in a relationship with this person. If you're not in a relationship with this person, I think they kind of dream of you, especially like right before they go to bed. That's like, you are on their mind, and they think, oh, what would it be like to have this person laying in bed next to me? And that's really sweet. The moment I met you, I was mesmerized and seduced. So yeah, to them it was kind of like love at first sight, definitely attraction at first sight, and, you know, you were like the sunshine in a dark, cloudy day. That just reminds me of that song. I'm not going to sing it, but look, you know what song I'm talking about. Look up that song. I set such high expectations for myself when it comes to you. Exactly what we're saying now. It's like they really, really are hard on themselves about you, because they know you deserve so much, and they know that you know what you deserve. Like, you have high self-worth, and since they have such a low self-worth, they kind of want to bridge the gap. You know, they want to be at your level in some way. And then, I'm just too busy to give you what you deserve and need. Ooh, okay. So yeah, I do feel like this person is like working hard, because they want to monetarily have enough, and they want to monetarily be on your level, and then that can sometimes play into them being too busy to give you like the emotional comfort you need or the physical comfort you need. So to them right now, it's like they need to balance. They need to get out of their head and figure out a way to like balance this relationship out. But those are their thoughts about you as of right now. So if it resonated, please leave me a like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you in a future reading. Thank you. Bye. Hi, pile 3. This is for those of you who chose the Tiger Eye Crystal card pile. Now let's get into your reading. So I started with a 3-card tarot spread, clarified by some message cards, and then I have the message cards here for the end. So starting off, you guys got the Moon card, the Magician, and the Knight of Swords. All right. So first off, getting into the reading, I feel like this person has a lot of secrets that they keep. I think this person has a hard time letting their emotions show, and they definitely want to wear a mask in front of people because it seems like this person is kind of like a water sign I'm getting. So maybe like Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And they have a lot of emotions, but they've noticed in life that hasn't really helped them with their relationships, or maybe they were made fun of for being emotional when they were young, and now they've kind of bottled everything up and they've had this like hard shell around them. And in order to protect those emotions, they often will lie or be a little bit manipulative to get people off of the scent, you know, because in this card we have like dogs here, so it's like they feel like they need to protect themselves from like these dogs. And in life, that's kind of how they taught themselves how to protect themselves, is by being less emotional and by covering it up with manipulation or lies or deceit and not really being open, you know. And I think this is not something that is helpful when you're trying to be in a relationship with someone, because being completely unattached and unemotional just makes everyone feel like you don't care, you know. So that is this person's issue that they've had, and it led them to become this kind of magician type of person, someone who's a little bit manipulative, seems a little bit untrustworthy. But also they get what they want a lot because they know how to, you know, play the game, I guess, or like they know how to spin things in order to get what they want. They know how to play on other people's emotions. And this isn't necessarily completely bad. Like, because everyone does that, you know, everyone acts a certain way to avoid conflict, but this person really, really knows how to do it well. Like, they're gifted in that. But they do like you, is what I'm getting. Like, they are trying to manifest you. I think they are trying to charm you because they see you as something that they, you know, they view you kind of as a prize. That's what I heard. So they view you as something that they would like to bring into their life. And they will do that. They will come towards you. And I feel like sometimes they can be a bit rushed. Like when it's something that they really want, they can rush towards you a little bit. So that's, I think in their mind, they're kind of debating, okay, should I play it cool, or should I rush in? And they're being a little indecisive about that. But the secret here is that they are very interested. So getting into the cards, to clarify the Moon card, we have the root chakra. I need to work on my foundation and basic needs. So yeah, this person needs to work on, you know, their root chakra, but to me, this also means this person just needs to work on themselves in general. They need to kind of balance out their emotions and their fears, because like I said, this person, when they feel threatened, they kind of put on this shell and lie and manipulate, and that's because they feel threatened. So this person needs to work on that kind of like fight or flight, that like instinct that they have to just kind of like put their walls up when anything happens. And that's I think the most basic thing this person should be working on. But they also, I think, are having some financial issues, I think, as well as what I'm sensing. But we have, for the Magician card, it says, "You have the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen." And this to me sounds like someone who's like trying to sweet talk you. So this person will sweet talk you. I think that's their plan right now. It's like, you have the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. I mean, this is probably true. You guys probably have some beautiful eyes. But this person really wants you to feel like you're like special. And that is their plan as of now. To clarify, Knight of Swords, we have "Stand in your power, sexy. I love seeing you shine." Ooh. This person has a way with words. I think they are quite the communicator, so that should be able to tell them apart from other people. "Stand in your power, sexy. I love seeing you shine." So yeah, this person thinks you're sexy. They love seeing you shine. They love when you're in your element. They love when you feel confident and powerful. And I think the more that you are doing that, that's like making them want to just kind of charge in and rush in and see you and talk to you. And I think that's probably what's going to happen. So, because, you know, Knight of Swords to me is someone who wants to make an impulsive decision and to rush in very quickly. So I do see this as a possibility coming towards you soon. And so for their messages, other messages, we have, "Sometimes I feel like I had no choice in loving you." Wow. Yeah, this person has like strong feelings about you. They had no choice, like literally, I have no words for that. They just had no choice. "It's time I speak with my inner child and fill up with love." Yeah. Okay, so this person does need to, just like when I'm looking at the root chakra card and the moon card, it does kind of feel like this person had like issues. I think this person was like really bullied hard when they were younger, and that's kind of led them to have that maybe like more detached state, or they put on this mask and they lie about things, or they make it seem like they don't care. And that's what they need to work on right now. But I think they're recognizing that, because this is what they're thinking about. They're thinking that it's time that they speak with their inner child and fill up with love. So I think they're making that decision to work on themselves right now. "I do want you to take care of me the way I know only you would." So yeah, I think they're kind of craving for you to help them with this. They're craving for you to take care of them. It's up to you if you want to do that. But I'd say if they come to you and they ask you for help, you know, make the decision. Make sure it's coming from your mind and your heart. If this person has toyed with your feelings too much, like, you know, don't be fooled. But then if this is coming from a genuine place, like, use your intuition as well. But yeah, they want you to take care of them. So shadow work, I need to acknowledge some deep issues. Yeah, shadow work. At least this is coming up. I think this has been on their mind lately. It's like they know that they have these deep issues that they want to work on. But I don't sense a bad person here. Like, I don't sense someone that's like deeply messed up. I just sense someone who, you know, has had to use some tactics to get through a very rough upbringing or a rough childhood, and they're acknowledging that right now, and they kind of need to confront that and work on that a little bit before any sort of relationship can come together. Could we truly have all the trust and hope needed to make it work? Yeah, so trust being a big word. Yes, work and trust. Those are two words here that are coming up. Because he needs to work on being trustworthy, and in order for this to work out, and then you need to deep down have a talk with yourself and really determine if this is someone who you can trust and someone you can have a real relationship with. And then lastly, I have an ideal of, let me pursue you. So this person wants to pursue you, and I definitely see that in the tarot as well. They are coming in soon is what I'm sensing. So let them pursue you, because the more that you stand in your power and the more that you shine doing your own thing, the more they're going to want to come towards you. So you really don't have to do anything. But yeah, and once they come towards you, definitely feel them out intuitively and get a sense for if they're still wearing this mask, if they're still being manipulative and lying, or if they're actually trying to change and move forward and have a restart. Or, you know, if this is a new person, then definitely feel them out before you get invested. But that's all I have for you, pile 3. So if it resonated, please leave me a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you in a future reading. Thanks. Bye.